Hello and welcome to a narrated video tour for 6 Berwick Street in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, very close to downtown Dartmouth. Just going to do a quick 360 here on the street itself. So a mature area, parks, schools, trails, lakes. There's a pond right around the corner that has a fountain in it. It's just a beautiful area. Fully detached homes. People really care about their homes in the area. They maintain them very well, as you can see. And that's where Lake Bannock is, right around the corner. Now a famous paddling lake. There's a paddling squadron down there, a school and whatnot. We just had a big paddling tournament from around the world. And so just a great area. So to walk, you could walk to downtown Dartmouth if you wanted to drive, it's only a few minutes. And also to get to downtown Halifax, depending on how you go, you could either go down to the waterfront in Dartmouth and take the ferry over, or you can drive your car over, but it's very, very close. Just a few minutes in the car. So it's a great area, very convenient, and people just love it. Very family oriented. So what we have here is a sweet little house. It is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. It's in good shape. And there's a few renovations that are ongoing right now, and we wanted to get this media out there because it's going to become available in the very near future. So one of the things that are happening, I can tell you about 2 things. One is that the exterior is being painted. So as we walk around the exterior, you're going to see some painting materials and some evidence of scraping and painting and priming and whatnot. So please sort of look beyond that. The house is going to be very similar in color, but it'll have brand new paint job. And right now, there is an oil-fired forced hot air furnace downstairs. And I'm happy to say that that is in the process of being removed, and a fully ducted heat pump will be installed. So what that means is that we are leaving fossil fuels behind, and we are going with the most economical form of heating and air conditioning that you can buy in our province, that you can get. And as a tenant, that is super, because the tenant is responsible for paying utilities, so that's going to be Nova Scotia Power and water. Now, I'm going to be calling Nova Scotia Power, and I'm going to be giving them the dimensions of the house and whatnot, and they will be able to give me an estimated sort of budget on what that power cost is going to be because of the fully ducted heat pump that's going to be going in. So that's just great. And I'll explain what a heat pump is. So it's an ambient air heat pump. So there's going to be sort of a furnace downstairs, which is part of the heat pump, and then an outside condenser. And that is going to be able to extract heat from the outside air till around -10, maybe -15 degrees, depending on the make and model. So it is super efficient. It is a forced hot air system, so we will be able to use the ductwork that's already in the house from the older furnace. So when we go into the basement, just try to look beyond the oil equipment. All of that is going to be removed, and you'll have a bright, shiny, brand new, very expensive, fully ducted heat pump, which is what everybody would want in a perfect world. So that's super. So the tenant is responsible for utilities, like I said, which is going to be Nova Scotia Power and Water, and also for cutting the grass and shoveling the snow. So let's walk around the exterior first, and as I said, please try to look beyond the sort of scrapings and how the exterior of the house looks right now, and the grounds, because we do have some paint supplies around and whatnot. So there we go. So the exterior is a sort of a wooden shingle. There's your roof, your chimney system there, and most of the windows, if not all, have been switched out to vinyl, which is great. So here's your front yard here. You also have a long paved driveway, so you should be able to fit multiple vehicles, certainly 2, maybe possibly 3, front to back. There's your front door, and one of the other upgrades that was just finished is that they did a renovation to the back deck. It's huge, it's wonderful. So I'll just walk over to the side here. We'll just walk down the street. As you can see, lots of mature trees in the area, very pretty. You're also going to see some, like I said, some equipment from the painter's ladders and whatnot. So there's some of the ladders there just on the hill. So again, just please ignore those. So there's the side view of the house. You're starting to see a little bit of the deck there. New railing system on the deck too. So once again, there's the side of the house. So why don't we walk down the driveway, and we'll go right in the backyard. And then of course we'll go inside and see the house from top to bottom. All right, so walking down the concrete driveway now. So this is your living room window. We'll see these when we go inside. So your living room window, there's some of the windows of some of the bedrooms at the top, and then of course your entry system right here. So we'll go all the way to the back here. So this goes towards the backyard, and there, look at that deck. Isn't that pretty? So a lot of the decking has been replaced, new hand railing system and whatnot. So let's go in the backyard first. I'll show you the back of the property, and then we'll go up on the deck. then we'll go around front and we'll go inside. So again, please ignore the paint-related supplies and whatnot. So I'll turn right around, and there's the back of the property, huge deck. And so you can see some more vinyl windows. There's where we just walked down just a moment ago, and you have access to the rear in a variety of different ways. So you can either walk down the driveway, there's a little walkout door right here, and that's going sort of down the staircase into the basement. You'll see that in a moment. And then you have a sliding glass door right there, just off of the living room, or off of the dining room, pardon me. All right, so there's your view of the backyard. Have a little green belt here behind you. I'll go up on the deck so you can see it from that vantage point as well. So nice and quiet. It's crazy that it's this quiet, being so close to downtown, which is super. All right, so let's go up on the deck. So there's the door that I mentioned a moment ago. So that's going into the staircase that's going into the basement. And again, you'll see some more scraping here from the paint job. So I'll go right over to the corner. And there's your view of the backyard. And look at the deck, it's huge. Look at the size of that. That's where we just came from. And there's your view. So you can put, my goodness, I mean, it's huge. So you can put pretty much any type of patio furniture, your barbecue, everything. It is big. And again, there's the door I mentioned, and there's the sliding glass door you're starting to see inside the house now. It's all solid surface flooring in there, and that's hardwood you're seeing. All right, so now we'll go inside. We have a new post here too that was done the same time that the rear deck was done. Open up our storm door. All right, here we go. Close this door. There we go. Okay, so this is what you see when you walk inside. So that's the stairwell going down into the basement. I'll just close that for now. We'll open it back up in a minute. So your staircase, again, it's all solid surface flooring throughout. It's either tile or hardwood floors. So there's your hardwood staircase going up to your second floor. So your bathroom and your 3 bedrooms. That's the door going into the basement and the walkout to the backyard. This is going into your kitchen. You can get to the kitchen from this way or from around the corner in the dining room area. This is going into your living room. So you can see the beautiful hardwood floors there. And I'll just back right up so you can see the entry system. So that's where we just came from. So you've got the storm door, you've got a little sort of crescent moon window in the door itself, and then you have a door on the right-hand side. So lots of natural light. And on your immediate right when you walk in, pop open the bifold door here. So there's, and again, I'm on a ceramic tile, and here's your closet with a shelf and rail for coats and shoes. Close that up. So let's go to the right first. So we're walking into the living room. So with rental properties, when you do have a wood-burning fireplace for liability and insurance reasons, tenants will not be able to use the fireplace to burn. You can certainly put candles or something decorative in there, but you cannot burn, and that would be written into the lease. And just start to turn right around. So there's that beautiful big window facing the street that we saw when we were outside. There's the driveway. I'll just go right over to the corner now. So where we just came from a moment ago. So nice big room. Should be able to put pretty much any type of furniture you would like. And then you have sort of an arched walkway going into the dining room area. So that's where we're going to go now. And before we do that, I'll just, again, turn right around so you can get a really good look at the floor plan. So there's your foyer. Once again, your living room, window facing the street, and the fireplace we just spoke about. All right, so now we're looking into the dining room area. So you have an upgraded light fixture that you can see. There's the sliding glass door going up to the deck. So there's your view through the door. Nice big deck there, as you know. There's your first real glimpse of the kitchen. And again, just sort of the view from this corner of the room here. So let's go to the kitchen. So we've been on pretty much hardwood floor throughout, except for the foyer. Now we're going back onto the tile, which brings us back out to the front door. So all the appliances you're seeing are included in the rent. So here's your fridge, your stove. You have a little shelf here for your microwave. There's the plug. You have a range hood unit here. And there's your stainless sink, upgraded faucet, and then your dishwasher here. So a pretty good amount of workspace here, counter space wise. There you go, and there's your lowers on this side, and then your uppers. You have a bit of a pantry here, those doors open, and there's a couple of drawers that slide out. And there's your uppers with an upgraded glass insert there in the corner. Right there, and then of course your lowers on the other side. Some drawers there as well. So bank of vinyl windows here, facing towards the backyard, where we just were. And again, there's your sink, so that's what you would be looking at when you're doing your dishes. And I'll just turn right around here, so once again, get a good idea of the floor plan. All right, so there's your kitchen. So that pretty much rounds out the main floor. So let's go upstairs and then we'll finish off in the basement. So now we're going up the hardwood staircase now. So it's sort of a muted yellow throughout. You do have a vinyl window here facing the backyard and the staircase, so that's going to let in natural light, which is great. And that's where we just came from a moment ago. Continuing up, so we are now on the second floor. So you have a little storage area in your immediate right. So the older houses have these little nooks and crannies and storage areas, which is really nice. So that's sort of a linen closet. Again, the staircase where we just came up, and that's open right up to the ceiling of this floor, the window that we just looked out. And now you're seeing, I'm sort of on the landing of the second floor now. So this is your full bath, and then you have 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, and 3. So let's start on the right, and then we'll go all the way around sort of in a circle, and then we'll head in the basement. So still on a hardwood floor. So going into the first bedroom. So this one has multiple windows. So there's one window, and then a bank of 2 more on the other side. Beautiful hardwood floor through it, like I had mentioned. So this window is facing the street. You can see it there. Just turn around. So those 2 windows are facing the driveway side, and look at the amount of storage in there. With your closet space, I'll open those up in a moment. And there's back out to the hallway where we were a moment ago. Here's your view through the bank of vinyl windows here. And there's the driveway, you can just see it right there. All right, so let's open up some of these closet doors so you can get an idea. So almost a full wall of closet space. So these all move, as you can see. And you have the hardwood floor that goes all the way in, and you have some shelving along the left. And there's your shelf and your rail just underneath. And there's your attic hatch as well. So great amount of storage. Let's close that up. Now we'll continue on. Going into the second bedroom now. This is also facing the street, and we saw these windows when we were at the front of the property looking up. So there you have a bank of 3, so all facing the street here. You can see, so there's 1, 2, 3. Turn right around, still on hardwood floor. Another huge closet, 3 sliding doors, and again, where we just came from a moment ago. So we'll open these up as well, similar to the last one. So the hardwood floor goes right in, and then you have 1 shelf and 1 rail. There's your rail right there, right across. So we'll just close that up. So great amount of space, closet space and whatnot. Now we're going into the third and final bedroom. This would be the smallest of the 3. So you have a double bank of windows there, hardwood throughout. This is facing the other side of the property, so just facing the neighboring property. There we go, so there's your view. We'll turn right around. And again, where we just came from, and there's your closet. Just pop it open for you. So again, the hardwood goes right into the closet door, or closet area. And then you've got a shelf and rail on the right-hand side, and 1 on the left. And you also have some shelving there too. All right, so there is the second floor. Oh, sorry, I have to show you the bathroom, of course. So the fan is on a timer, which is great. That helps with humidity. So you can set that and let it run for about 10 minutes or so after you're done your shower, as well as during your shower. That's always a great thing to have. So, okay, so we're going from a hardwood floor into a ceramic tile bathroom. So there's your toilet, your vanity. You have a little medicine cabinet here. There's your exhaust fan, your light, and I believe another medicine cabinet right here. Yep, there we go. And you have a double bank of windows with little custom shutters. There's your view from both windows facing the backyard. And then you have a tiled bathtub shower combo. There we go. And that's the bathroom in the home. Beautiful. All right, so let's head into the basement. And the basement is really just a basement. It's meant for storage. The utilities are down there. Your washer and dryer is down there. You have a wash basin or a setup, so it's a good basement. Turn right around. All right, so let's pop this door back open. So now we're going down towards the basement. So there's the door that I pointed out when we were outside. So just pop that open. So there you can see full perspective. And I'll turn right around. So you've got little storage baskets and whatnot here. So there's your main foyer. We're now in the stairwell. And then we have, turn right around. So we've got some shelving here for storage and whatnot. And now we're going into the basement. Some vinyl windows down here too. So if you wanted to open them all up, you could certainly get some fresh air down here. There's some leftover shelving units here and some over there. There's the furnace. So that again is going to be removed and you're going to have the fully ducted heat pump. You can see all the ductwork that's here. So we're going to be utilizing that for the heat pump where it is a forced air system. Your electrical is just over there on the wall. Your main water for municipal water is right here. So there's your water meter there and a great amount of storage. Just an amazing amount of storage. It's nice and dry. And you have one toilet just over in the corner there. It is, we're beneath the gravity line now with regards to sewer. So it does work and it has a little pump on it. That's what you can see there. You plug it in. And so if you're in a jam and you're down here doing laundry, you can go to the bathroom. So there you go. And of course the oil tank and all that type of thing associated with the furnace will all be removed. So you have some extra shelving and whatnot here. There's your washer and your dryer and your set tub right there. And the other little items will be put away. And then you have some shelving on the wall there. And that's where we just came down a moment ago. So again, you have multiple windows. So you've got a few there and one here and another one there and over there. So you do have a good amount of natural light. So if you wanted to use this space as something else like a den or an office, put a rug down here or whatnot, you certainly could. And you can pop open the windows for fresh air. And again, you're gonna have your heat pump going. So I'll just go all the way around. You do have a dehumidifier. You might be able to hear it running right now. So that's great because we live in Nova Scotia, which is right on the water. And so we do get damp here. So the dehumidifier will be included in the lease and you can run that during the damp months. And it's pretty warm right now. So it is damp, so you can hear it running. So that is good. And once again, the perspective or the view from this side of the room. So there you go. So now you know everything about the property. We've walked around the outside, we've walked around the inside. You know what the tenant is responsible for paying for, which is utilities and cutting the grass and shoveling the snow. And you also have an appreciation for the upgrades that have been done, like the deck, and the ones that are in the process of being done, being the painting, and ones that will be done, being the fully ducted heat pump, which is a huge, huge upgrade. So my name is Chris Ryan. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm a property manager here in Halifax. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a viewing of this property, please call me. My phone number is 902-830-4465. Thank you very much and have a super day. Bye-bye.